Oh man, why do I even bother making videos about this kind of subject? Oh wait, I'll tell you why. Because I like to entertain myself. And if it entertains you, then hey, hop on my bandwagon and be entertained alongside me. So I watched Trey's video, what was it, yesterday or 2 days ago, titled the No Drama Challenge. Irony that this video came out after I clowned the shit out of him on Twitter. This challenge might as well be called the Please Don't Make Fun of Me for a Month challenge, the Please Don't Clown Me on Twitter challenge, the Please Don't Laugh at Me for Being a Corporate Slave challenge, the Please Don't Remind Me That My Console Has an 11-month drought challenge, the Please Don't Remind Me That Nintendo is only showing one playable game at E3 challenge, because that's all this challenge is. This challenge is basically created to protect a hurt and fragile ego from further damage from people such as myself. Now, we're all gamers here. I mean, at least some of us are. I mean, look at my Steam account, look at my PSN account. I've beaten Dark Souls, I've beaten Demon Souls, I've beaten Dark Souls 2, I've beaten The Witcher 3, I've beaten Mega Man X without dying once, live on stream, under the pretense that if I died one time, I'd buy a Wii U. I've beaten Contra without using the Konami code, taped and recorded, uploaded on my channel just for you. So anybody saying that I can't play games or that I don't play games as well, factually wrong. Because then again, all my profiles are public and I have nothing to hide. But you, Trey, I don't understand what you're doing, because if you look in the bottom right of my screen 2 days ago, that tweet, what games have you beaten this year, Trey? And you reply with The Last of Us and 3D World. Two games, neither of which have come out this year. So the only games you've beaten in 2016, the only games you've beaten in the last 5 months are old games. And it's funny because you always try to clown me saying the only games I play, the only games I beat are old games, yet you've only beaten two games, and games that are, I don't know, they're not really old, but yeah, they're not new. Which further proves the point that you are going through a drought and that you cannot finish your games. But then again, we're going to go ahead and look at your IGN forum account. Now, this is the account that was hacked, people, but this is confirmed by Trey, his original account. Last activity and join date. Last activity, July 2006. Join date, July 2005. So, I am to believe, and I am not am to believe, I know because I've looked at it, you have been damage controlling on IGN since 2005. You've been damage controlling on YouTube, I don't know, 2009, 2010. In other words, you are pretty much in a decade of damage control. 10 years a corporate slave. What is wrong with you? You made that video in what was it, 2010, 2012? I've lost track. It was about 6 years ago, about how you needed to finish games because you had a backlog and you wanted to clear them before the new console came out in the Wii U. You didn't do it then, and you're not beating games now. So what exactly are you doing? You actually enjoy the process, the action, the motivation, whatever you want to call it. You enjoy damage controlling for $1 billion company that doesn't give a damn about you more than actually playing games. I mean, come on. You're on LinkedIn, you're on Twitter, you're stalking Emily Rogers, you're on IGN, you're on NeoGAF. You are doing everything politically game related except playing some goddamn video games. You're up here complaining about how the PlayStation 4 doesn't have enough storage space on the hard drive. How about you install a game, finish the game, and then uninstall the game? Do you really think that us PC gamers, us Steam users, have every Steam game possible installed onto our hard drive at the same time? No. We play a game, we beat a game, we uninstall a game. Maybe if we're playing multiplayer games, we leave a couple of those installed because those are games you can routinely come back to. But this is a problem, and this is a sickness, and this is a disease that you will not finish games, but for the last 10 years, a decade of damage control, 10 years of corporate slave. You need to tweet me, comment me, make a video towards me. You need to explain to me how damage controlling is so much more fun than actually playing a game. Because I don't get it. I like to play games. I like to play games like The Witcher. I like to play games like... Well, I don't like to play games like it, but I beat it. Xenoblade Chronicles X. I've beaten the Souls games. I bought Doom. I'm about to play it tonight. Bought it day one. But you seem like the person that, I don't know, maybe you just don't have people to hang out with in the real. You want to look things up. You want to be right about things, and then you want to push that onto other people in some sort of discussion when you really have no first-hand experience with any of the stuff you're even talking about. I mean, again, I don't understand it. I don't get it. You buy a whole bunch of games, you don't play them. You buy a whole bunch of games, you don't beat them. You dumpster dive in LinkedIn, Twitter, NeoGAF, IGN, forums, whatever, to talk about games. You do all of this, but you don't play games. You've beaten 2 games in the past 5 months, so what is your hobby? Is it gaming, or do you simply just like defending Nintendo? You tell me.